Hello everybody, welcome back to Plant-Based Prepper. We make prepping fun. My name is Roderick Chappelle, I'm your host. And today we're going to talk about what if President Trump is right. And I know I'm about to get on a whole bunch of people's skin, which is fine. Don't get mad at me, get mad at the message, okay? And this video is probably going to get up under your skin, and it's probably going to chap your butt. But you know what? I was sitting here watching Grim, my good friend over at Grim Survival, who, congratulations, Grim, you have like doubled your channel in the last 2-3 weeks. So congratulations on that. And I am very happy for your continued success. But you know, he was talking about some things with the president. He's talking about the election and everything. What if? Now just think that, listen, put all of your personal feelings aside right now. What if the president is correct? And what if there is or was voter fraud? Now, I'm gonna ask you a few questions. You let me know. And like I said, put your personal feelings, put your personal feelings aside. How much voter fraud is acceptable? First again, who is that? Gene. Hey, Gene, how are you? So, what if the president is right, and how much? Now, I want you guys to think about this. How much voter fraud would be acceptable? How much voter fraud would be acceptable? And whether your candidate won or your candidate lost, if there's any voter fraud, how much would be acceptable? I got one person says no voter fraud is acceptable, and that's my personal feeling. You know, I said keep your personal opinions out of it. That's the way I feel about it. If there's any kind of voter fraud, exactly, I want my vote to count. I want my neighbor's vote to count, whomever they are voting for. Isn't that not what this country is supposed to be built on? A society governed and run by the people. And if you have any, even if it was one case of voter fraud, just one would be too many. And I've been hearing the rumors, and Grim has done research and everything. I have not. So I'm posting a video from Grim's video because it just started me to thinking, you know. And I have been totally out of the loop. I haven't been watching any TV, very little radio. I have been doing my own thing for the last 2 months, 3, 4, 6 months, however long. And yeah, no dog in the fight. Like I keep telling you guys, I'm like Switzerland. I'm neutral, or whomever is always neutral. I'm neutral right now. But I just want to cause you guys to think about some things. If the president is right, what kind of precedent is this setting up for the future? Okay? Because if voter fraud is going on now, and in the future, campaigns can see where they can cheat and get away with it. Not even cheat and win, but cheat and get away with it. Now, I have my own personal feelings about voting and your voting counting and all that kind of stuff. I have my own, you know, feelings and whatever. But what if this is true? What is this going to look like in the future? All right, let me see what you guys are saying. When we vote to count, no one should have a problem with an investigation on whether or not there is fraud. Exactly, it doesn't matter if them or Republican. Cheating is wrong either way. I agree with that. You know, I don't trust politicians anyway. And like I said, I have my personal feelings about all of this. Because I think we're going to get the same results. Whether President Trump was in the White House or President Biden's in the White House, I think we're going to get the same things as the people. But that's neither here nor there. We need to find out if there was fraud. Well, what makes this one different? Because it makes me think, you know, just from a thinking perspective, if there's fraud on this election, How many other elections have there been fraud? How many other palms have been greased? Because y'all know if you are going to find the truth, follow the money, right? How many other palms have been greased in elections? And we're not even talking about presidential. We're talking about Senate, Congress. We're talking about local, state. Because you guys know that everybody can be bought with a price, right? And if you're in charge of a voting poll station or whatever they're called, and somebody's gotten to you early, it's like, hey, such and such and such and blah blah blah, and we're gonna donate $18,000 to your kids' college fund, or your retirement account just is about to go up double. What about that? Is it possible? Is it possible? Is it possible that this election, regardless, and y'all know I don't believe anything and trust anything the media says. Is it possible that this could have happened? And I gotta vote yes. We are going to have a great reset, no matter who is in. He said he would do this. What you mean by the great reset, Gene? Now I'm quite familiar with a great reset, but I want you to tell the folks what you mean by great reset. I want to make sure we're on the same sheet of music here. Make sure I'm not on page 27. You're on page 37. Great reset. Interesting. No one was going to. Does that succeed? What are you saying? Before Trump became president, he said he would not concede. And look at the outcome now. All right, do me a favor, you guys. When I'm driving, do all caps, kind of like Gene is doing, and limit your comment to like 1 and 2 liners, because it just makes it easier for me to read. Only when I'm driving. Now, when I'm at the house and we're doing lives, type away. But when y'all see me driving, please, caps and make it. Yeah, that's what I thought you was talking about. Well, what are some things that you can do to counteract the great reset that's coming that Gene is talking about? World economic reform. Yes. Well, one thing you can do is start investigating and looking into cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency cannot be manipulated. Well, so they say. Prepare for inflation. Yes. It's coming. And if you don't see it, get ready, because it's coming. I mean, just look at the past, $1 in 1920 is worth like what, 20 cents now, if that. So inflation is definitely here. NWO. Y'all, when I don't know how many wrestling fans we have on here, but back in the day there was a wrestling group called NWO. I think it had Hulk Hogan, the big guy, maybe Ted DiBiase, and oh gosh, I can't even remember those guys now. I used to watch wrestling when I was a kid. Loved wrestling when I was a kid. Now I can't stand it. It's a soap opera. Which, I mean, it was a soap opera back then. And when you're a kid, you believe everything, Now that I'm a young man, it's not as believable as it once was. So anyway, I just want to come in and just talk to you guys about it. What if the president is right? What if he shouldn't succeed? What if, because I always like to look at both sides. Yeah, I always like to look at both sides. And what if he was cheated out of the election? Just finished making potato soup for lunch. Always gotta make soup. You always cooking something. Always terrible. No, that's real. If you're not cooking, I guess you're not living. I don't know. Who knows? Oh Lordy, I'm at the middle intersection. It's red. So I'm looking for a truck now. Yeah, I'm off this. Don't have all your eggs in one basket. That's good advice. I'm looking for a truck now, because after being on the farm a couple days, I'm like, yeah, we need a truck now. I got rid of my little truck. I had a little old school 1990 Chevy ST, and I sold it several years ago. Wish I had that little truck now. That would be perfect for the farm. So perfect. But it's all good. We'll find something. Something always falls in my lap. It's funny how the law of attraction works. Excuse me. I said it's funny how the law of attraction works. I know y'all didn't understand that. But the law of attraction is amazing. And the more I think about things, the more and the faster they come to me. It's just crazy the way things work out. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and end now. Thank you guys for being here. Again, congratulations to my buddy Grim. Continued success. Haven't been getting notifications often. Really? Well, I've been coming in. You missed a good one this morning. Showed the farm. We lost 3 ducks. And you know what? I talked to the sales. They like, they might be in the garage. I'm like, I hope so. And I hope they're not dead in the garage. I hope they slipped in there some kind of way and chirping their heads off. But it's not likely that they will survive, because without their mother and her warmth, it's not likely. Not likely they would survive, which is sad. Sad but true, So we started with like 11, then we went to 10, then we had 9 yesterday, and then now we're down to 6 baby ducks, which makes me very sad. Extremely sad. But, hey, that's life, right? Maybe the cats are getting the ducks. That's always a possibility. The cats are going away from the now, though. Maybe they're like, oh, we're leaving. Let's have some duck snacks. It's all about the circle of life, right? All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Mwah. Much love to you all. Thank you for being here, and we will catch you on the next go around. Okay? Y'all be blessed. Let's see, unsub then resub to the channel Terror. It's not a bad idea.